Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, everyone? Just getting bits and pieces all set up, good to go. Hey, yo, what's going on? Hey, yo. Ooh. Don't want multiple voices going over. I need to have that one open so I can see what is going on. What's up, what's up, what's up? How's it going? Right. You need to get warmed up. We need to get warmed up, that's for sure. How are we looking at the moment? Still got a 0.3 gap.
Let's go Forest Jam up against the clock.
Oh, actually, I saw a little lag spike then. I might need to actually change server.
Looking clean in that sector, but it's not reflected on the clock. Looking like they found... Oh, that's a hard squash!
We are winning at the moment.
It's less than a second. The smallest of margins. Oh, they've left the course.
Winning by 0.3 of a second. Logged on earlier on, and then within 15 minutes just had an absolute blinder of a run.
Leading hard into this berm.
Oh, that was a really bad line. Oh, that was a really bad line.
But the clock not telling the same story. Oh, squashing that lip. Hold a tight line on that turn. Oh, they're really in touch here. Less than a second. Squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. That is an almighty slam.
Evening pants. How's it going, everyone? I was going to look at setting up TikTok Live and all that lot, and I couldn't be bothered. I just thought, let's just get on. Do a little bit of sending.
Back at this split, but riding conservatively, in my opinion. Round the berm, they push down hard on those bars to keep the bike low. Super tight race in here, less than a second off. Oh, well headed off track here. This is not going to end well.
Mate, yeah, I was absolutely flying with my time. I mean, I'm not taking the first corner the same way just yet. Getting myself in the rhythm.
Well, not able to,
and then we can start doing a bit more pushing.
The split is slower. Looking like they found... Oh, that's a hard squash, keeping the bike low.
Trying to make sure I've got my lines in of when I'm coming off of jumps and stuff.
Less than a second off. Squashes that jump, keeps it low. Oh, look at that split. Can they recover? Looks like a fullness line through that berm. Leading hard into this. So 2 seconds off. Gotta let that bike roll through these.
How's it going, Freddie? Excuse me. Right then.
Round the berm they go. They go fastest, but there's an awful lot of real estate left in front of them. Oh, squashing hard off that one.
Not the right line. Coming off that jump. Too far over.
Well, it looked good, but the split time telling a different story. Leading hard into this berm. Squashes that super low. This is going to be fast. Clearly, super close.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Oh, well,
yeah, it was a mental run, that was.
Okay, let's go Forest Jam up against it. And using that berm to full effect to carry speed. Looks like a fullness line through that berm.
Too far over to the left.
Can they fight back now in the lower portions of this track? Oh, keeping it low.
Join code is in the Discord, dude.
Oh, neck and neck then. Less than a second in it. No shortcuts to success. There's a penalty to pay for that. Squatting right down there for a speed touch. looking good here. Fastest of this split. Good pace through. Oh, beautiful squash there. Leading hard into this berm. And they're fastest by a tiny margin. Well, this
Ooh,
won't
clipped
end
it.
well. Looking like they're going to be leaving the track.
On the first corner, go deep into it.
Well, conditions perhaps more
This line is
Will
much
this
better.
be a faster run? What an unbelievable sector. They go fastest now. Looking like they found... Well, not going for the style, going for the speed with that massive squash.
Lost a little bit of speed on that
Not
landing.
by much. No
Oh,
shortcut
tapped
to
it.
success. There's a penalty to pay
Tap
for
the
that.
A-frame.
Going for aero there with a lovely... Carrying great pace through this turn.
Oh no, I couldn't lean out that corner then. That's why it spat me so high up.
Here we go. Can they...
Hey, we got
improve
Apex on
the
track.
Last all-out race run. What's it going to be? It's green!
Whoops.
Here we go then. Fast around that berm. Under a second up, but an awful long way to go still. Look at this rider squashing down off these ramps. Fast around that berm. Oh,
Yeah, I knew Apex was going to have me on that corner then. I had a really bad
well, this won't
line
end well.
coming off of that.
Looking like they're going to be leaving the track. Starting the clock then on Forest Jam. Good pace through this berm. Round the berm. They
Oh,
go.
I tapped the berm on the left.
Oh, less than a
You can
second
tell
up.
because your character stands up
This
and you
is
lose
empty.
the tuck.
Oh, that's a hard
if you do.
squash, keeping the bike low. Oh, and they're back at this split. Can they turn it round? And it's green, but by the smallest of margins. Carrying great pace through this turn. Well, fast in parts, slow in others. It's not looking good on the clock.
Oh, didn't bunny hop. That was my fault. I'm going to watch Hardline. I am going to watch it, but I will probably end up watching it tomorrow evening or when I'm away on holiday. I won't be watching it live. I couldn't see the inside of the corner then, that's why I had to swerve around a little bit. But yeah, definitely will be watching it at some point.
This isn't what this rider wanted to see.
11-7.
And using that, but look at this rider squashing down off these ramps.
And I lost speed there as well.
Neck and neck, less than a second off of this split. Oh,
Ooh.
well, going off track here.
Hey, how's it going? Going good, my dude. How about yourself? Near the wood where you go around, how do you do it? You just go around it, mate. It's really hard to explain. You just have to be close enough to it so the boundary doesn't kick you off. If you're on about the A-frame.
Oh, losing more time at that split. Looking good around. Oh, squashing hard off that one. Less than a second off. Can they make it go from red to green? Oh, and that split, not good news for this rider.
Oh, I went too tight. Too tight. Stay on an ultra-wide monitor. No, I don't, dude. My second monitor.
Oh, keeping it. Oh, just a second back, then it's super close.
My chat is over on that. And because of the way my camera's set up, it just looks like I'm turning around to see the chat, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, look at that split. Work to be done now. Squashes that super
No, it was
low. This is
really,
gonna
really
be
bad
fast.
through there. FOV looks sick.
Seconds back. It's time to let that bike run.
I don't know really. Like I've had people mention before saying my FOV is cool, but I don't think it's any different.
Lovely squash there. Well, definitely in touch with that as they cross the line. Just well, Wave Rider back to the top.
Yeah, I've literally had people say your view looks more zoomed out. It's weird.
This time, or is it going to be all out?
Just a diamond up in front.
Carrying great pace around this berm.
Hit the inside edge of that
Oh,
berm.
definitely in touch then, less than a second off. Leading hard and well, not going for the style, going for the speed with that
Through the middle.
massive squash. Oh, and not what they wanted to see on the clock. Oh, they're really in touch here, less than a second. Hold the tight
I don't
line on
believe
that
it does.
disappointing split from where I'm sitting. It could be down a bike setup.
Oh, that was horrible. Yeah, it might do. I'm not sure.
Clock starts on Forest Jam. Oh, linking these berms perfectly.
Oh, a little bit too close on the left-hand side. You need to keep it slightly further over.
The clock starts. Good pace through this berm.
That wasn't the cleanest way through that, but
Well, fast in parts, slow in
I'll take it.
others. It's not looking good on the clock. Oh, keeping it low off these ramps. Oh, it's neck and neck. Less than a second off of this split.
Oh, I've clicked it again.
Dropping in for another go then.
That was cleaner.
Look at the split. What an unbelievable
11.5. That's what I like to see.
Oh, beautiful squash there. And it's green, but by the smallest of margins. Well, heading off track.
No.
This is not going to end well.
Need a drink, that's what it is. Yeah, got that first bit down.
They've dropped in. Thinking these berms perfectly.
Oh, that was wide. Still green, but it was very wide. Oh no, I've lost the tuck as well. Just a cider. It's what we... I'm losing my voice as well. But it's what we drink down here in the West Country.
For another attempt. Oh, letting it run through this corner.
Speedy voodoo juice. Oh my goodness me.
Spin in a race run. Okay, let's go Forest Jam up against the clock. Looking good around that turn there. They go green, but not by much.
Good, that's what we like to see.
Like a bull, clearly a racer with moves like that.
Keep it to 80 as much as possible.
But there's a long way to go. Super tight race in here. Less than a second off. Round the berm they go.
I lifted ever so slightly then, that is not what you want to be doing.
Looking like they found great back at this split, but riding conservatively in my opinion.
And that was the wrong angle. That was definitely the wrong angle coming into there.
Across the line, the clock has started. Oh, letting it run through this corner. Less than a second under real pressure now. And using that berm, pushing down hard on those
Too far to the
bars
right.
keep the bike low.
Oh, I sort of managed to hold it.
Oh, and that split, not good news for this rider. Oh, super close to this split. Oh, linking linking these berms. Oh, squashing that lip. Oh, letting it run through. Looking clean in that sector, but it's not reflected on the clock. Less than a second off. Can they make it go from red to green?
9.4 isn't too bad. I turned too early.
Down to 360.
Where'd I learn the speed? Wipeout or Gran Turismo? Learned them on this game, mate. No, I mean, general racing style games I've always played like my whole life. Not to like a massive degree. But anytime I've played a racing game, it's like got to turn all of the assists off and things like that. So, you know, you have to control the car. It's not just a case of keeping your foot flat and letting the game do it all for you. No. Fine. That's how I want to take that corner.
Well, not going for the style, going for the speed with that massive squash. Oh, neck and neck then. Less than. Oh, they crash out hard here.
But yeah, no, this game I picked it up and just found I had a natural knack to it for some weird reason.
The line they go. Can they beat their fastest time of the day?
Tapped the edge of that berm then, which is why the tuck disappeared, and then I tapped that one as well.
And they go fastest at this split then. Can they cross the line fastest at the bottom? They're green, but the margin isn't much. And through the split they go, and it's fastest. Well, we've seen this coming.
That's all right.
Expected it to be delivered quite so early in this rider's career. Oh,
I went
what a big
way
crash
too high up on that berm. Wee, what's up, dude?
Starting the clock then on Forest Jam. Carrying great pace through this turn.
You want to hit that little chicane so that your suspension compresses, but you don't actually get lifted off the floor. You want to kind of tap like that there.
Oh, under a second up, but still a long way to go on this track. Look at this rider squashing down off these ramps. Carries great speed through these berms. And so far, so good green at that split there. It's close, less than a second. Good pushing down hard.
I went wide.
To see.
I got that very badly wrong. Did a little extra tuck there that wasn't needed. Yeah, I'm basically tucking as often as I can, to be honest, mate.
Looks like a faultless line through that berm. Neck and neck with their fastest time of the day. This is close. Fast around that lovely squash there. Carrying great pace through this. What a top section. They are up at this split. Oh, they're up by less than a second, though. Leading hard into this berm. Oh, that's a... Well, it
Clipped it again. Why am I clipping it? Getting consistently down there, sort of only just in the green.
Okay, let's go Forest Jam, up against it. Less than a second off, can they make it go from red to green? Oh, linking these, oh, keeping it low off these ramps. Oh, letting it run through this corner. Oh, look at that split. Can they recover? Well, this won't
Oh
end
no.
well. Looking like they're going to be leaving the track. And the time starts now. Hold a tight line on that turn. Oh, under a second up, but still a long way to go on this track. Squashes that jump hard. Round textbook scrub there. Dropping in to put another
The kicker.
time on the board.
Oh, the
Linking
I think we
these turns
sort of kind of
perfectly.
calling it the A-frame at the minute, or I have been anyway. It's just practice, mate. Doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of runs.
Looking good around, squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. Under a second up, but an awful long way to go still.
Oh, there was a little bounce there.
So far, so good green at that split there. Looking good around that turn there. Linking these berms per less than a second, under real pressure now. Oh,
I lent too much, which straightened me up.
Across the line.
I actually pulled the lean too far then, which is why the bike suddenly stepped straight on.
Oh, this is looking good here.
Oof, 11.5 flat almost.
Oh, letting it rub. Squashes that super low. This is going to be fast. And they're fastest by a tiny margin. And through the split they go, and it's fastest. Well, we've seen this coming, but no one expected it to be delivered quite so early in this rider's career. Carries great speed, and they're up. Oh, they're up by the tiniest of
No! Didn't lock that up then on that turn. That would have carried so much speed. I'm going to hit the tree. But finding the time without people is impossible, yeah. Oh god, I've taken off literally with everyone at the same time.
What's it gonna be? It's green! Carries great, squashes that jump.
Might be a little bit too far left. No, saved it. It's alright. Oh, and I didn't lean that time. Or I did lean, but I pushed it too late, so it just went straight on.
And across the line they go. Will this be an improvement?
Nope.
Okay, let's go Forest Jam up against it. Looks like a faultless line through that berm.
Little hop, that's going to be low. Come on, get on the tuck. Thank you.
Looking like they found. Look at this rider squashing down off these ramps.
Could be red.
Oh, it's neck and neck. Less than a second off of this split. Oh, and they're back at this split. Can they turn it round? Hold a tight line on that.
And that was weird. Coming into that, it's such a weird position. Definitely got a good run here, just need to get it all put together. Yes, dude.
And virtually neck and neck at this split.
Come on, let me tuck.
Linking these berms, squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. Look at that split. Can they fight back now in the lower portions of it? No
Too early.
Shortcuts to success. There's a penalty to pay for that.
Join code is in the Discord, dude. If someone wants to share it who's already in here, they can do.
It's less than a second.
Oh, I knew that was going to be slower.
Okay, let's go Forest Jam up against the clock. Round the berm they go. They go fastest, but there's an
Another
awful lot
11.5.
left in front of them. Well, Not going for the style, going for the speed.
Yeah, well done, Freddie.
Massive squash. Close with that split time. It's going to take perfection, though, to go fastest.
Oof, that was close to hitting it. Nope, too far over on the grass.
What they wanted to see on the clock. Round the berm they go. Carrying great pace. Oh, they're really in touch here. Less than a second.
Oh, I did it again. I turned too sharp.
Oh, down they
I couldn't even
go.
jump.
Over the line they go and dropping into this formidable course here. Fast around that berm.
This is going to be probably an 11.7
Speed tuck in there to reduce
with that
drag.
corner.
Well, it looked like a good second
Yep.
to me, but the clock not telling the same story. Oh, squashing hard off that one.
Definitely will be watching Hardline, but I won't be watching it until possibly tomorrow night.
Well, not able to keep the intensity now, and the split is slower. Good pace through.
Yeah, it
this
should be good.
berm. Oh, super close to this split.
That's how I want to take that corner. I'm in completely the wrong place though.
Crash out.
So everyone run down a little bit.
Well, putting that last run behind them.
Now that looks better. This is going to be an 11.5 if I can hit this corner, alright? Yeah, it's an 11.5.
What a top section they are up at this split. Thinking these berms squashes that super low. This is going to be fast.
And that is a ruined run. Will you not drift the first turn? I'm
Over the line they go.
sort of leaning and then not leaning and then
Good around that
leaning
turn
forward
there.
instead of sideways, and I just kind of adjust the stick about 3 times as I come around it to force it to not slip out. Pain.
And using that berm clearly a
It's not like I don't
racer.
have to centralise it, move it, centralise it, move it. It's just like rotating it
Oh, losing more
on its
time in
axis
that split.
as I go.
Well headed off
That's
track
definitely the
here.
wrong
This
line.
is not going to end well. And across the line they go.
I'm
Will
basically
this be
going
an
right,
improvement?
up and right, forward, and then a little bit up and right again. Sometimes if I need to, if I think I'm going to go wide.
Close with that split time. It's going to take perfection though to go fastest. Squashes that jump hard.
Still not getting the bunny hop on there. And I know what I'm doing wrong.
And
I
they
know,
go fastest at this split.
I was having a chat with
Will
someone
be
about
more
it.
Greenery for the scenery when they get to the ball.
Still can't do it.
They're green, but the margin isn't much. Looks like a.
Oh no.
Oh,
I turned in
going
too
off
early on the
track
second
here.
corner then.
Starting the clock then on Forest Jam.
Oh no, that was too close. Ideal speed coming through this
Can
is
they improve on that last all-out race run?
76, 77 really. And that was a high line on that entrance.
Well, a disappointing split from where I'm sitting. It could be down a bike setup. Oh, beautiful squash there. Super tight race in here. Less than a second off. Well, this won't end well. Looking
Knew
like
that
they're
was
gonna
not
be
gonna
leading
work.
the track. Leading hard into this berm. And they go fastest at this split then. Can they cross the line fastest at the bottom? Oh, they're up by less than a second though.
Oh, no.
Shortcuts to success. There's a penalty to pay for that. Leading
The
hard
frustrating
into this
thing
berm.
knowing that I've got a lot of the top section in the green and it's the bottom section that's the
Leading
hardest
that
bit.
sector, but it's not reflected on the
This is
clock.
going to be a bad run though.
Down the berm. They are keeping it low off these ramps. Linking these turns perfect.
Still gonna be in the
Oh,
red.
neck then. Less than a second in it.
Still going to be in the red with that little
Well, it
hop.
looked like a good sector to me, but the clock not telling the same story. Looks
Oh, I touched the inside of that corner. Ideal speed coming through there is
Well, not able to
around
keep the
70.
intensity now, and the split is slower. Squashes that
I didn't get the
jump,
pedal boost
keeps it
either.
low. Oh, they're really in touch here. Less than a second. Clearly a racer with moves like that. So crossing the line.
25, 125, 1.
A few little mistakes up there.
No, don't get tired of him at all. I'm listening for all of his little cues, basically, to say where I am. I'm permanently listening to him. Or permanently am listening to him, I should say. I don't think I could switch him off. That's 11.7.
Less than a second in it. Great line choice. Oh, squashing hard off that one. Well, a disappointing split from where I'm sitting. It could be down. Oh, they've left the course.
Come on.
Then on Forest Jam.
We know we've got the run in us. We know we've seen green.
Neck and neck with their fastest
Just
time
like
of
that.
the day. This is close.
Not by a lot, but we have seen green.
Washes that jump, keeps it low. Well, it's a good split, but there's a long way to go. Oh, definitely in touch then, less than a second off. Carrying great pace through this turn.
That was a little bit of an odd line, but we'll take it.
Great line choice in. Well, fast in parts, slow in others. It's not.
Oh,
Well,
annoyed that. Now people can get the Rebel helmet without winning the Mavrix Cup. Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated about it, to be fair, and it's lost a bit of its appeal, but that's why the shirt has now been made. Why I don't mind.
Oh, they're really in touch here, less than a second.
But yeah, originally I was like,
That's a hard squash.
it was meant to be for, you know, the best of the best,
Can they fight back
like in the real
lower
sport,
portions of this
and
track?
you know, within an afternoon,
Oh, less than a
all of the
second
challenges
off.
for
Can they keep this intensity?
Red Bull were done, and I could have just got it in an afternoon, rather than had to actually fight for it.
Well, not going
Damn
for
it,
the
that was the
solid
wrong
there
line.
back at this split. Can they turn it round?
Carry on anyway. Oh, that's going to kick me off.
Hard here this afternoon.
Yeah, 123 is very much in reach. Just seen orange as I flew past. Sorry, dude.
In the line, the clock starts. Looking good around that turn there. And virtually neck and neck at this split.
I'm really sorry, Townsy, but I'm going to do it again in a second.
Oh, keeping it
If I get a good landing.
form.
Lost it anyway.
Great pace through
That wasn't my
this
fault, that was your
corner.
fault.
Back at this split, but still a lot of track left to go. It's less than a second, the smallest of margins.
Oh no, too early on the turn. Again, carry on going. Good practice for the bottom.
Washes. Oh, look at that split. Can they
And we've
recover?
completely screwed it up anyway. Really screwed it up. Can't break 129. Yeah, it is literally just practice, dude. Running it over and over and over and over again. You're 1 second down anyway. That's not too bad then.
Forest Jam. Oh, linking these
Slightly
firms
wider line there.
less than a second off, they're in touch. Linking these. Oh, that's a hard
I still can't get that
Keeping
bunny
the
hop.
line
That's
low.
ridiculous. I've just been shown why I'm doing it wrong.
Not what they wanted to see on the clock. Well headed
Oh,
off
turns
track here. This is not gonna look
massively
well.
late. You know any tips for Bon Voyage?
Drop it in for another run.
Bon Voyage, mate. Yes,
Oh, run through this corner.
It all depends on how you're taking it. I mean, what time is it you got to do on it? I'll reread your message in a second. Hang on.
Oh, they're up by the tiniest of margins at this split. Squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. And using that berm to
This is a good one.
Look at the split. What an unbelievable sector from this rider. Under a second up, but an awful long way to go still. And using that berm to full effect to carry speed. Fast around that berm. What's this split going to tell us? It's green!
Better. Better.
Second under real pressure now.
Flat out.
Look at this rider squashing down off these ramps.
Please hit the right order.
And virtually neck and neck at this split. Oh, keeping it low.
Didn't get the hop. Didn't get the hop.
Squashes that jump hard. And they cross the line.
Oh well, it's a new world record. I'll take that. There it is, boys. Sub 124.
Smallest of margins. A
Okay.
new personal best here today. Let's see how that boosts them on the global leaderboard. What? I don't believe it. They take.
Let's just let Rob go nuts.
In the Mavrix Cup. That, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that voice crack.
Incredible.
That. Oh, amazing, amazing. Yeah, cheers guys, that's awesome. Through that middle section, is it? Do it being upright for the bunny hop? Not sure if you perhaps told me in stream the other day. Yeah, so I think the bike really needs to be settled to be able to bunny hop nowadays. So if you're cornering or leaning at all, it won't. Or if your body weight is shifting. There's ways to get it to work. I was in a call with Apex before I jumped on stream. And he showed me, because I said I was having issues with it. He was like, oh mate, no, you just got to take this line, but I just can't hit that line at the minute. Otherwise it'll be quicker again. Exactly what you did, got a 127 yesterday. 7 then went up. Well done. Right, Brian threw half that. Oh, nice, dude. Right. So yeah, who was it saying about Bon Voyage? Sorry, it's gone way up the chat and I can't actually see it. The join code's been added in this chat, dude. If you scroll further up this chat, you'll see it. I believe it was Freddie who put it. 538LK. Who was it that said tips about Bon Voyage? I can't see your message now. Sorry, I am scrolling back up through it. You just went up as well, Apex. Yes, dude. If it's not working, it's probably because the server's full, dude. Probably because too many people have joined. It is, sorry, it is a mountain bike thing that I mentioned about Bon Voyage. Yeah, nearly a second. Oh, dude, that's unfortunate. So yeah, Bon Voyage is a bit... It all depends on your line. Are you sending it? Are you sending it all the way down the mountain? I'm on the wrong bike, I should be on the downhill, but I'm not. I'm just going to go up there and do a very base run. What time is it you've got a hit on it? yeah, the 75. It's basically getting your timing right for your turn in, and the right amount of lean, and adjusting the lean as you go around the corner to not cause the bike to slide out. It was proper fiddly for me to learn. It must have taken me about an hour of just playing about to get it. Under 1 second. What do you mean by under 1 second, dude? What's the time that you need to get on the track? The overall time. We will head back to the cup. Oh, under 1 minute, sorry. Right, so I'm just going to roll this. I want to see what time I can do this in. We are going to take that tight edge. Squash, boost. And like I say, I am on the wrong bike as well. The bunny hop this. Bunny hop this and just full send it. I am offline. Try that again.
Here comes another rider then, over the line, dropping in.
In fact, I will see what time I can do with just literally tucking and try not do any extra sort of things.
Tucking down for more speed. So just a second off, very
Oh, I'm gonna hit the rock.
Dropping in now to race Bon Voyage.
This feels weird doing this track with an enduro bike.
Squashes that. Well, not going for the style, going for the speed with that massive squash. Oh, that's a hard squash, keeping the bike low. This isn't what this rider wanted to see. Oh, damn.
Oh, he turned too early. I'm popping off on section 2. It's all about your entry speed.
Squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. Oh, beautiful. Oh, squashing hard off that one. Squashes that jump. Lovely squash.
Oh my god, I actually went across that really fast with the enduro then. Working out the angle's the hardest bit, but I tuck all the way down and then I just bunny hop. Just full send. Time the turn right. And then it's a flat out send through the trees. Oh my god, I just hit those first two absolutely spot on as well. I mean, there is guides, especially from Apex, on the Discord. I know you said you can't get on the Discord, but if you can, in a way, it's ideal because there'll be stored footage of it on there. But yeah, like, after you do that little rock section, you literally just want to. So for shame.
They risk it all or go for a safety time with this.
Let's go this way and we'll see if we can still do it. So I'm not leaning, I'm just pedal boosting just to keep speed. Take the wide line. Again, I'm not leaning, I'm not tucking or anything. All I'm doing is holding pedal right now. I'm not even going to boost. And then here, tuck and lean forward, and then just pull back. I can still clear it, even without getting all the speed off the beginning.
Going for aero there with a lovely spin. Oh, 4 seconds off. It's a massive gap.
And then let's just push forward. Let's just squash all of these and see what time we get.
Squash there. Lovely squash there.
I mean, even though I case that, that's still under a minute. But yeah, just keep practicing it, dude, and you'll find a rhythm of where to be able to push to send it. Well, let's give it a go. Or did I land that? I'm not going to land that though. Fell on the easiest bit. Right, let's get back down the forest. Hello, chicken. What are you doing? And yes, I call my cat Chicken. That isn't her name, but she's incredibly fat. So she looks like a chicken. Oh, I'm sure you will, dude. I'm sure you will. Just keep at it. That was the wrong line.
And they're off.
We will actually have to clip saying that record from the stream, because for some reason my clip capture software, when I am streaming, doesn't save the audio. There's probably some streamer mode in there that I've not looked at. Server's going down. No, server's not going down, bud.
Leading hard into this berm. Oh, it's neck and neck. Less than a second off of this split. Thinking these berms.
How's Mini Dockers getting on? He's doing all right, mate. I had a phone call from him earlier. He just suddenly ran me up and was like, "Are you playing?" I was like, "I am actually. Yeah, I'm only on for an hour though." All right, cool. And he jumped on, and we were just basically racing around together. I was just following him down the trails. I think he's within the top 200, I think. He's got a little way to go, but he's only been playing since console. He's doing well. Oh, that was horrible. Is first-person view better for racing? In my opinion, yes, because if you look at this, if I try and time like my turns... Oh wow, I went really wide. Because I can't actually see the front wheel, it's quite hard. I mean, obviously you can get used to it. I did used to race in third person when I first got the game. Sorry, I used to race in third person when I first got the game. But because I can't see where the front wheel is, I find it really difficult. If I'm in first person, I can make sure the front wheel is exactly where I want coming into the corners. So personally, it's better for me. But I do know people that race in third. Well, this twice now. Once on PC, once on Xbox. Freeze lags unplayable. That's weird, dude. I know they did a big hot fix for the console issues last weekend. And it fixed a lot of people's issues. Yes, it still needs some optimizing bits and pieces, but I mean, last night was an exception. I had 3 crashes during stream last night. I might get 1 crash a week with how often I play it. But I think it was all just to do with the cup and the fact that the servers were just hammered with people because it was the launch of the cup.
Squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. Oh, super close to this split.
Actually clip the fence then, or clip the A-frame.
Can they turn it round? Carrying great pace around this, pushing down hard on those bars to keep the bike low. Looking like they found great, super tight race in here. Less than a second off.
Oh, almost jumped too early. I did jump too late. 43 hours on PS right now, I'm 39th place. That's good going, dude. 39th is awesome.
What can they do against the clock?
It takes a little getting used to, dude, if you're just going to get into using first person. I mean, if I'm tricking, it's always third. If I'm free riding and just riding around the map generally, I always go third. or 99% of the time I go third.
Well, it looked good, but the split time telling a different story.
Oh my god, I don't know why I tried to bunny hop way after I was going up the ramp then.
Okay, let's go Forest Jam up against the clock. Round the berm.
But yeah, it's just getting used to it, mate, that's all. You can get used to the first person. I think you'll probably find you maybe a little bit quicker. Just because like this, you know, I can make sure I get really tight into the rocks. Still not getting that bunny hop. I can make sure that I'm just touching the edge of the grass. Like that, skim the edge of the grass. Wow. I honestly don't think I'm going to beat my time that I've got now.
Looks like a full list. Oh, look at that split. Work to be done now. Oh, that's a costly
Oof, went too far on that. You were up 20 yesterday. Yeah, I know. The times changed drastically during a cup.
Here we go then.
It's a shame you were having so many issues. When was it you owned it on console? Obviously it's only been out for, was it now, a week and a half or 2.5 weeks?
Less than a second. Good around. Squashes that jump hard.
Keep it above 91.
Losing more time at that split. Well, this won't end well. Looking like they're going to be leaving
Why
the
is my
track.
watch coming off? I'm going to say something stupid now. Yep. You haven't walked your 250 steps this hour.
Going to be looking to improve that position
Thanks,
on the
watch.
overall global leaderboard.
I walk enough as it is for work. Sometimes, depending if I'm in the office or I'm on site.
Looks like a full, clearly a racer with moves like that. Round the berm they go. Oh, I'm back.
How did I miss what this one here?
Track left to go.
There's a little window basically where the boundary is on the outside of it, and you need to learn how far you can go out on the outside without it kicking you. It's the way that all the top riders are currently doing this track. That was a nice bunny hop. It's a shame that the run is awful. 7.7 down.
Well headed
Wide.
off track here. This is not going to end well.
Does this game feel like actual riding? I can't massively tell you, dude, for the simple fact that apart from going up the trails twice, I don't ride. I ride to work and back, which is like nothing. Like I say, first time I went riding was with Matt and Jono. That was my first time up the trails on a downhill bike. Oof, that was tight through that. That was alright. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm going to catch my time tonight now. I think that initial, however many runs it took me, were my ones. Ooh, lost it. But yeah, and the second time I went riding was with my brother. It does feel good though. It does feel good, and when you get used to the bike's control, when you feel like when you're turning, you know, it feels like you can't just turn on a point like super fast, and if you try, you know, the bike starts to slip out and you can't turn the bar because the bike is resisting against you. So it does feel good. I have a marine bike. I haven't got a bike at all. Well, like I say, I've got a hardtail, but it's a Trek, which is what I just use to ride to work. Plays amazing on your PS5 has crashed twice before the fix last weekend, but hasn't crashed since. That's good to know, dude. I haven't had any crashes on my Xbox. I have got it on my Xbox as well. But I just use it to just free ride around. I don't do anything on the leaderboards because I don't think it's fair if I end up putting more times on the leaderboards. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, they don't cut out the jumps in real life. You're right, but when it comes to cups and things, if you can find a way to utilize the boundaries, then you know you're free to use it as long as it's not a game-breaking bug like you can go through something or that sort of thing. Then you're all right. 20 seconds faster than you. You're welcome, dude. Just experience, mate. I've been racing on this game now for 6 months or 7 months. I've got 394 hours in this game now, and it's all been racing. Because we only got slopestyle when you guys got it on console. Try a different trail for a palate cleanser. Yeah, I will go and do a different trail in a sec. Sit behind the boundary. Let me know if in the way. Yes, no worries, dude. Crashing for you every 20 minutes. Yeah, that's not good. Like I say, they did do a hotfix for consoles. They did PlayStation first, they did Xbox the day after, and then they did PC 2 days after that. So they disabled crossplay while they did the updates. And since then, it's been playing a lot better, apparently.
Less than a second off, they're in touch.
Oh no. That's a really carve to get that back on track.
It could be down a bike setup. Looking good around that. Oh, definitely in touch then. Less than a second off.
Oof, just get in.
Look at that split. Can they fight back now in the lower portions of this track?
Oh no, I locked up the brake. Series S Xbox would last 50 minutes and power off. My PC it just lags. Remind me of getting rid of crossplay. Did the XTR brakes make me any faster? Yeah, but the only track that you will see a big benefit on would be Ridget Jones. Purely because you've got the horrible rock section that you are travelling downhill, and you are travelling into like some horrible chicanes. So you need to have the good brakes to be able to do that. Would have been interesting if this was the track. I mean, this is the track that they teased for the Cup. Crossplay killing the console gaming world when it's forced. No, not in the slightest. Doesn't kill anything. If the crossplay's done correctly, it doesn't kill anything. Definitely don't kill it in this game because there's no advantage.
Across the line, the clock has started. Carries great speed through these berms. It's less than a second, the smallest of margins. Squashing that lip. What an unbelievable sector. They go fastest now.
If I go green on my first run, I'm going to cry because I spent like days on this the other week. Oh no, that's it. That's a dead run already. I didn't get the bunny hop. That's fine. I don't mind that. Yeah, so this is where the brakes become well worth it. I let off them slightly too early.
The very limits all the way down. No surprise actually to me to see this happen. Round the berm they go. It's close, less than a second. Well, not going for the style,
too heavy on the brakes.
with that massive squash.
I want to just basically get air to land on the top, and I've bunny hopped way too late. As a full send off the mountain.
Will this be the fastest time of the day? Linking these berms perfectly. Super tight race in here. Less than a second.
Again, there you can see too heavy on the brakes because my time was massively down. And I jumped too early.
Will it be a top step finish here on Ridget Jones? In the start hut, across the line.
Didn't get the pedals.
Dropping in
There
for
we
a
go.
race run on Ridget Jones now. Oh, letting it run through this corner. Oh, and not what they wanted to see on the clock. Oh, keeping it low off these rounds.
That was a little bit better. Don't think it'll be green though. Oh, I couldn't turn. I was leaning left while I turned right then. It doesn't. If the game is done right, crossplay does not break games.
Explosive start to this race run. Good pace through this berm.
Some games, yes. You know, I think first-person shooters in that, obviously a lot of them nowadays have the option to be able to turn crossplay off, so it's just consoles and PCs. But games like this, there is no advantage to having a PC. You know, everyone's playing on same controls. You know, yes, PC hardware is better if you've got a good PC, but it makes absolutely no difference to the game whatsoever. I have gone on my Xbox and I've put times down the track where I am faster than I am on PC. Oh wow, I went over the bars. Yeah, frame rate, but frame rate doesn't mean... I know people say frame rate makes a big difference. I've grown up playing games, especially with my old computer, at 30 frames a second, and it never stopped me. Never stopped me. You get used to what you have. You know, I'm only playing this at 60 frames a second. I've got a 144Hz monitor, and I can make it go up to 170 frames a second if I want to. But I don't. I have it running at 60. Because I want to push the graphics up, which obviously drops it down. And I don't want to use frame gen for image quality. But I can push it up. Oh, way over.
They've left the track, paying the penalty for pushing so hard here this afternoon.
Still not able to clear that rock on the big rock section on Bon Voyage. It's just practice, mate. Just keep trying. It's honestly, I've put my current time. We go back to Forest. So I am currently getting, just riding down here, 45 frames a second. That's what I'm getting because I've got my graphics pushed up high. And I've got a 7-month-old rig with a 5060 Titan. I'm now getting 50 frames. I'll start racing and I'll tell you what frames I'm getting. But bearing in mind, I think the Xbox Series X and the PS5 can do 60 frames. I'm now getting 48, 52, 45. So you're saying I've got an advantage. I haven't. I've learnt to race that way and I'm holding the world records. You know. So, you know, we've got Crazy, Dragons, Enduro. You know, I've got multiple and they're all racing at under 60 frames a second. Why is it not letting you change clothes? You just started the game. You'll have to do a couple of little challenges basically to unlock that bit. It doesn't take long once you've done the tutorial. Well, yeah, a 5 grand PC will run better. But that's what that, yeah, exactly as Apex just said. I can go onto my Xbox now and I will be in the top 10. Easily on my Xbox Series S. it's all what you learn and how you play it. Yeah, PS5 go up to 120. Yeah, so you get 120 FPS, right? If I go into here, I put that up. So I'm running it on 1440, with everything maxed out, right? Let me let this settle. I'm now on 170 FPS. Obviously my monitor is a 144, so it's being a bit weird. But someone's in the account. Someone's in what? Sorry, Discord asking for some people log into his account. People just don't understand that it takes time to do things. Finally got sub 23 around the second sector. Yes. And straight over the berm. Oh dear. Sounds like you need to spend a few hours practicing, mate.
They crossed the line, they've dropped in.
Like I say, obviously, you know, if you're playing, in my opinion, if you're playing a first-person shooter and you're on console and you're playing against a PC player who's got, you know, a really good rig, mouse and keyboard, then yes, I do believe the mouse and keyboard would do better. Or if the same person with the same skill had both. But you see all these top, you know, these top players in like Call of Duties and things like that, they're all console players. It's just, you get used to what you own. Oh wow, I went really wrong position into that one. Yeah, playing Mavrix to be instantly rewarded, you're probably playing the wrong game. Yeah, that's it. Like I say, I've got coming up 400 hours in this game now. 400. And it's all been racing. So that's the reason why I can do what I can do, because I've got 400 hours of racing. Apex is coming up to 800 hours of racing. You know, it's the end of the day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So you know, FPS and quality and all that does make it different to frame rates and things like that. Sorry, to obviously picking off people and stuff. But that's why I say, like, you know, things like shooting games and stuff like that. Yes, I think there is a difference, but that's why those games come with cross-play filter that you can turn on and off. You know, this doesn't need it because there isn't an advantage. There's people in the top 10 of this Mavrix Cup that have only just picked up the game on console. No.
Oh, and they're back at this split. Can they turn it round?
I actually get, as much as it looks slightly worse, I actually get a smoother ride playing on my Xbox Series S than I do with the way that I have my settings set now. Yeah, I just prefer to play on the PC because it's more fun. And because I can use Discord and everything all in the background. Well, this is a horrible run. Clip the rock. Red Bull 3, you did it! Yes, dude, well done. Panda is on the worst PC, and he is 4th. Play and have fun, enjoy watching you do lines. Yeah, man. That's exactly it. Practice, trial and error, and crashing and looking at what you're doing. I mean, you know, when this game, not so much now, but when this game first came out, we would put in a race run, store that run, and then we would get in a Discord chat and we would analyse our runs and work out what we could do better. That's how we started. How do you do the challenges to equip the clothing? You just literally have to go to the van, pick up a sponsor. Show you. You go to the van. In fact, you can do it from your pause menu, and it will give you. You can't see it on mine because they're all done. But it will give you like 4 challenges like this. you do those 4 challenges, it says go to the van. When you click on it, it'll say get noticed. You click it and then start leveling them up bit by bit, 4 challenges at a time. That unlocks your moolah, and then you can use that in the shop to buy your clothing and stuff. Lose so much speed on sector 4 and 5 is driving me insane. Yes, dude, it is a rough sector, that's for sure. You're faster in rigid chains. I'm currently 7th, and I just watched you run. It's so fast. It's just practice, dude. It's literally just practice and knowing how the bike handles in certain situations, knowing when to squash, lean, brake tap to get the bike to balance. You know, all sorts of little bits and pieces. Yeah, good playing with you too, dude. Take it easy. Need to get a 124. Oh yeah, Clappins. Yeah, it's you. That's so. There's. If you are still in here watching, so Clappins at the moment is a console player and he's currently in 5th. So it's easily possible. Good news. Some of us used to love riding until certain life things happen, and now we can't get out. I don't mind people having an opinion on it. It's absolutely fine. At the end of the day, you know, and I said this when someone came in and started really slating this game, and I started basically saying about it, I said at the end of the day, you're coming in the chat and you're boosting my algorithm by making conversation. You're making my chat fill up, and YouTube loves that, and it's just getting me shown more. So when all these people come in and start complaining about stuff, it's actually helping me. So it's their own fault, really. Skipping and riding over the 2 ramps is a huge time saver, but difficult. Impressive line. Yes, dude. What's out of the top 500 and I can't beat my time. Oh, no. Whereas your server always full. The server will be full, mate, if the code's out there. I've had times where I've streamed where people literally sit and wait, hitting OK until they manage to get in. I don't know whether to change up the black ones on that I got. 6 servers full right now. Yeah, damn. NSR boy was saying I'm good, but he's in NSR, so he's better. I said I'm okay. What do you mean, Freddy? Which person was this? I'm a bit confused what you mean by that. Can you do a rundown forest? Yeah, I'll go and do a rundown forest now, dude. I was just basically breaking away from the racetrack for a minute. Keep on going, in my opinion and view on how the game seems to be played. Hang on. But just keep on going. It's opinion of my view on how the game seems to be pay to play. Like Doc is saying, puts up the algorithm. Yeah, oh right, yeah. I see what you mean. Sorry. I was like, this game isn't pay to play. You don't have to pay, obviously you pay 30 quid for the game and that's it. You never have to buy an update, you never have to buy a DLC. You don't have to buy any of the stuff in game. They've done it the way that game companies should make their video games. I was on a heater and crashed on the last time. Oh no, dude. Playing for 1.5 weeks. P14. Amazing, dude. That's incredible. Vortex. Yeah, Freddy, ignore Vortex. It's an alt account of someone from another team being stupid. And they're being reported. So Vortex is not NSR, which is the reason why his name tag has disappeared now. The NSR part of the tag has disappeared. Yeah, is my Enduro bike buyable? Are you on about the Chrome? It's not, dude. It was available only to people who played within the first week of the PC launch, or the first 2 weeks. It was one of those. Yeah, it's just someone being silly, mate, in the Discord. Unfortunately, the Discord has taken a bit of a hit recently because of certain people just being silly, but don't worry, it's all being reported, mate. Because there's certain rules that are being broken and bits and pieces, and unfortunately the moderators have not been about recently. Wish I didn't put an extra 10 in the game to get the white shoes. Oh no. Yeah, so I've not bought any moolah. I've got 15,000. I bought a couple of bits. That's actually not the best place to show you. Actually, I've bought a few bits, but not many. And obviously I've had 2 Mavrix Cup wins in the past already, which is why I've got a little bit extra. Right, we need to get back up Forest. Sorry. Are other people joining NSR? No. The NSR roster is closed. It will not be changing. The rule against putting another team's tag. It's not just that, dude. It's the alt account, putting the name on there, trying to join others' teams and bits. And if you look at the rules, there is a rule for impersonation and alt accounts being not allowed. So, quite simply, yes, rule breaks. And they are being reported, and they've all been screenshot as well. So even if they get deleted, the moderators can see it all. So yes, Leonix. And like I say, everybody involved is being talked about with the lads soon. It's just not needed. It's a pointless thing to try and be silly about it. So it's quite simple. Oh, that was a weird line. I went really close to the rock.
Well, not able to keep the intensity now, and the split is slower. Oh, definitely in touch then, less than a second off. Fast around that berm. Squash is clean in that sector, but it's not reflected on the clock.
I'm going to scrap this run. If you're looking for a team, SVR are looking. Yeah, NSR Aimless was on the team. Aimless was part of the team. We let him go purely because we said he wasn't active anymore and he wasn't playing the game. And he was like, yeah, that's absolutely fine, fellas. You know, he was absolutely sound about it. He was like, yeah, I've not been about. Get a moment. Could you do a race run without tucking to show what time is achievable? So just with leaning, yeah? I can still lean? Or you want me to just literally pedal and brake? You tell me. Yes, Vortex, yeah. It's an alt account. I know whose it is. You'll make room if someone beats all your times. No, I won't. Because being the best isn't what NSR is about. And that's not why we take people on. We take people on who help the community out. That's what we're about. Yeah, NSR Aimless. Yeah, it's just because of he's not changed his tag and stuff, but he's all good. He knows what's going on. Yeah, with leaning would be good. Okay, cool.
What can they do against the clock here?
This is going to be very interesting. Not tucking. This feels really weird, not having to push my stick in. This was what it was like racing on the first build, before tucking came in. It feels so slow. Oh no. Right, let's go again. Oh my god, I didn't pedal boost.
Starting the clock then on Forest Jam. Hold a tight line on that turn.
Corner in so smooth. Yeah, it's just getting used to how all the leaning mechanics work.
Less than a second. Looking like they found great traction in this berm. Oh, squashing hard off that one.
This feels horrible. It actually feels horrible not having to push the stick in. I mean, it's giving my thumb a rest, don't get me wrong. I can't make that corner though because I can't let off. Oh no. That was a wide line.
Oh, neck and neck then. Less than a second in it. Linking these two.
Actually, it can be quite difficult to do a full run without using tuck because I'm so used to the corner speeds and where I need to brake.
This isn't what this rider wanted to see.
Like there, I didn't need to brake there, but I did just because I felt I wasn't going to make the corner again.
Let's make that bike work. Looking good. Oh, they've left the
But that was
course.
really weird though.
Okay, let's go.
Oops,
Forest
didn't
jam
put a
up
base.
against the clock. And across the line they go. Good pace through this berm.
Speak of the devil, there's Aimless. We're literally just talking about you, dude. We summoned you, we must have.
Just 1 second off. This rider can turn it green though.
I love the fact that because I'm not tucking, I don't hit that hard enough to actually be kicked off the bike. Yeah, that's awesome, Aimless. That's good to see you back in game, dude.
And using that berm to full effect to carry speed.
Pushing stick in, no paddles.
They wanted to see on the clock.
Yeah, what are you doing at the moment, Don, bro? Are you still using R3, or now that you've got your control, are you using paddles?
Less than a second. Well, this
Oh my god, I can't make that corner because I'm not used to it without the lean.
Great line choice in this turn.
Yeah, they are definitely a saver of your thumbs.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my god, I did sub 12 without tucking. Brilliant.
Good pace through this. Squashes that jump, keeps it low. Less than a second off, they're in touch. Oh, and that split, not good news for this rider. Looks like a faultless line. Oh, beautiful squash there.
I'm gonna go over this because I can't bother
So
to.
2 seconds back, it's time to
Oh
let
no.
that bike run.
Go, 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 go. This is painful.
Oh, losing more time at that split. Look at this rider squashing down off these ramps. Pushing down 5 seconds off. No more messing about. Let's go.
So 0 tucking.
Well, disappointed with
A
that.
131. If I hadn't done that weird little bit where I had to slam the brakes to get back on track, that would have been a 130 without tucking. Means more buttons for you to fail. Mate, just use a basic Xbox 360, Xbox control. Does me fine. I'm happy with it. If things start to hurt, I just turn it off. So yeah, 131's possible. So where would that put me? So that would have been top 100. Pardon me. Top 100 if I hadn't got that one corner wrong. Still smoked by 6 seconds. Yeah, the helmet POV is awesome. I think it's been overdone a little bit when you are flat out and you're tucked in and you go over something, the bars do go up through your face. But, you know, can easily look past that. That's just a thing because it was the last update. They changed the camera position a little bit. It used to phase through your hands. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for the trucks while we have a chat. Just holding forward to squash and it made you whip. Yeah, it happens sometimes, especially if you're coming round a corner and out of it, it thinks you've done the movement for the rotation. Happens to me all the time, especially if I'm coming off berms. One thing you wanted to add to the game, what would it be? I don't know really. I'm not really sure what I would want to add. I think bike customization would be fun. I know that's something that they're looking into. Obviously, yes, we've got the different brakes that we can equip at the moment, like the XTR brakes and stuff. But we want to have, and what they're going to try and do is do it so that you can change like the grips, the pedals, and everything basically. So there'll be like sponsors to unlock different stuff. Hoping this truck doesn't take too long. I could have literally just missed it. That's the annoying thing. If I have, that would be a 30-minute. Yeah, like I say, this camera's been moved slightly because it used to be. Was it a little bit lower? I can't remember if it was a little bit lower or not, but it looked different, and like your arms used to phase through and stuff. But yeah, it does look a lot sweeter now. I mean, especially I find if I'm using the downhill bike, I'm literally riding along, just looking at the front forks, just get like compress over the bumps. Yeah, sorry, Apex. I have just messaged. I mean, yeah. Well, as long as activity is good, sounds good to me. Maybe give it a little bit of time and see whether or not it carries on. If you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh, that's fair enough, dude. Yeah. If you've got an explanation, man, and you know, all good, all good. Oh god, I've just closed my chat. There we go. Right back in. Oh, come on, trucks. Where are you? Now, is that a glitch truck? Yes, it is. The trucks are definitely running with the cup on, aren't they? Imagine if we're here waiting for the trucks and they are not actually on. I'm going to do the truck a minute, yeah. There's another one, I think that's glitched out. Competitive gaming injuries to the thumb on the rise. They are, mate, yeah. I love that little detail. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. There's little things like this is what gets me in games like this, right? But I know they've changed the animation when you ride uphill and you pedal boost. Sometimes if it's really steep, you like proper pushes into it. If you watch his head when you start hitting the steep bit, like you would in real life, you know, he see if he does it. Ducks his head down to really give it some. Just little things like that I think are awesome. Yeah, so the trucks take 13 minutes to come past. I am a little bit concerned that maybe they are switched off during a cup. Because it's just an extra layer. Or they might even be switched off at the moment because they're bugged. Let's go back around. But yeah, it's 13 minutes, so the trucks have to basically go all the way around this lake. That's here. Which is why it's 13 minutes for them to get back. Is NSR Void real? Yeah, Void is. Void is Geos, or Geos. It's just changed his name, that's all. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes, guys, and if not, we will go off and do something else. They, like I say, they may be disabled. You miss his name being Geo. Oh man, I did like that name. Yeah, they may be switched off. Whoops. Turn the radio off. Don't want to get my stream suspended like it did that time. Right, I'm going to go up and hit pineapple hits. I'm going to do one quick lap. Go ahead and him on, don't hang up. Ah, awesome. Yeah, Void's cool. Really, really good player. Good lad. Leg movement for balance in the manuals. Yeah, so depending on where you are. I mean, it looks a little bit more off, like your feet tend to move around on the pegs a bit. Get down. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the tricks and stuff are all done, wow, by either been modelled over particular people or they are done by Matt and they've been motion captured. There's certain things are motion captured, certain things are just modelled over other pro riders. Too low, too low. I want to see, actually, I don't know if I'm going to gain enough speed to do this. I want to do the transfer line over to B. Oh yeah, I went huge. Oh, nearly got the rotation through. Gonna need to race run it, gain a bit of speed. Beautiful. One more check for the trucks as we're back down. Any good tips for extra points in slopestyle? I don't do slopestyle. I had a couple of good runs during the testing phase when we were testing this build before it went live, but it was more luck than anything. There is a guide by NSR Axel on YouTube for slopestyle, but it's basically all you need to be doing is doing flips and rotations along with a trick on as basically as often as you can. Trucks are here. Let's go. I don't know. I want to try and no-hander through the trucks, really. Yeah, we've talked about having a rig with a real bike. We were chatting about it the other day. It would be an awesome idea. Right, let's get to the start of the jump. Now, I have not done this in a long time. I need to figure out if I've still got the timing right. I'm way too early, Freddy, if you want to go for the trucks. I'm basically keeping an eye on a tree at the minute. Oh, the timing has changed drastically with this update. I left later than I normally would. And I met them completely different time. That's interesting. You may not even need to tuck that whole hill now. And then wait for it to hit that sign. 130,000, don't hang up. Nice one. If I can remember the timing for this as well. Left it a little bit later. Wow, my bike went flying. My head got stuck in the roof. How many people are in NSR? I think it's 8. Maybe. I think it's 8. Yeah, we don't want to have a big team. There's no point in having teams if they're going to be filled with like 10, 20 people. Because if this game goes where Matt wants it to go, that's going to cause a lot of arguments for sure. Because you don't want to have a team of, say, 20 people, and then them say you can only bring 5 to an event, or only 5 can compete, and then you have to argue and bicker between who goes and who does what. It's 11 now, is it? Yeah, see, I'm way off. Or are you counting Matt and Jono? Because we've already told them they're in the team at the moment. No. Teams don't do anything. They do nothing on this game at the moment. Matt and Jono are in our team's Discord. That is why we keep up to date with builds, and we got to test this build a week early before it came out, to basically stress test the servers, make sure things were working. So yeah, we stay in contact with them in NSR. You're the founder, co-founder. Apex came to me and asked if I would like to start up a team with him. And I said yes, and then we went from there. Yeah, they did say they wanted to join. Sorry, yeah, going back to the teams. So teams don't do anything at the minute. So the reason why we started a team was because we wanted to help the community out with getting faster at racing and just enjoying the game and stuff. That's where it started. That's where it's still going now. That's the whole reason of what we do. Like I say, it's not about going onto these leaderboards and seeing the name. That's not what it's about. It's just about being seen in the Discord and the public to be helpful. Obviously, it's just a bonus that we help each other out all the time. we work together as a team to help get better, as well as helping the community. So, but in the future, when Matt says he wants it to go to esports status, in the future, it might happen, it might not, we don't know. But if it does, then there may be team events. He said maybe one day in the future there'll be a team event in a Mavrix Cup where you have to basically group up with so many riders, and then all of you work together for that cup. So it puts all your times together, it puts all your scores together. That's where he wants to get it to go. It won't be always like that. It's not like every cup's going to be a team event. It won't be that. But it'll be, you know, maybe just on the odd occasion. But yeah, teams they want to happen, but they don't do anything now. Float riders, yeah, you could diversify your team to who's the best slopestyle riders and who's the best racers, 100%. But yeah, it'll be interesting when it comes. That's for sure. Like I say, for now, they don't actually do anything. We started it. It took until the console release, maybe just before. Wow, I was way offline. Maybe just before the console release, before a secondary team was made. And then it kind of exploded from there, because obviously all the extra console players were then like, can I join NSR? And we said obviously same thing, you know, with rosters full. We'd like to take people on that have been about for so long, and this, that and the other. Been active in Discord, being helpful with the community and stuff. Oh wow. But yeah. Be playing for big money. I mean, we have done. That's the thing. Matt has put a lot of money into this. You've got the Just Rewards, you know, Just Rewards page. Beat his time on Hellfire Hot Rod, win 20 quid or $20. He did one for the console release. Beat his time on was it 40 people? I can't remember. First 40 people on console that beat his time on Hellfire Hot Rod and post the video for it got $40. They paid for the game just for doing the time on one track. And it was sorry to say, Matt, it was a blimmin' easy time to beat. I've just boosted over. Oh yeah, you imagine Rob if it was real esports. Yeah, you got it, Freddie. Yeah, that's it. No. Yeah, it would be big, mega money if it does go to that stage. I mean, I've won the first cup. If I was to look at it over what I've gained because of these cups, the first cup, he just put £1,000 on. He was like, do you know what? First winner of the cup will get £1,000. So I won £1,000. Then he suddenly got in touch and were like, do you, Apex and Leonix fancy going to Bike Park Wales? So he then paid for us, him and Jono, to go to a hotel for the night, have dinner, have a chat with them, play this build of the game. Bearing in mind this was months ago, we played the slopestyle. We tried it when it was in its first testing phase. So 999, we ran down 999 and it was all like grey panels. There was no textures on anything. But yeah, so we got to test the build. We had dinner and all that. We had our hotel rooms, which were ridiculous. Then we went to Bike Park Wales, had a full day of riding at Bike Park Wales on all of Matt's bikes. We kept all of our Hellfire clothing and gear that they gave us. So we got jerseys, trousers, gloves, t-shirts and hats. We got given all of that. So the amount, and transport was all paid for as well. Now, I was the only one that the transport didn't get paid for because I only live an hour away from Bike Park Wales. So I was like, there's no point, guys, I'll just drive. But Apex is from up north, so we had to get trains down. And Leonix was from Milan, so he got flown into Heathrow from Milan. No. Matt spent an absolute fortune, and that was just on the first cup. Second cup, set a Shimano XT group set I've got from that win. And there's plans of more in the future. Yeah, and the food as well. The food was ridiculous. Yeah, I've let the chat go down now. I'll need to actually catch up with the chat. Backflip it. Right, let's catch back up with the chat. Sorry, I went on a not a rant. That's not the right word. Went on a full-on talk about it. Rider resets for 150 time the last 45 minutes. Me and my missus, massive hotel room. Oh, the hotels were ridiculous, weren't they, dude? They were mental. We'll have some comps that are like real life rules, just one run and all the way down. So yeah, we have talked about this with them. The one problem we've said is if you have like a lag spike, if you have a glitch, a game killing run, your game crashes, your machine or whatever crashes, you're screwed. But what we have said is maybe do it as a, you imagine if I hang on, let me use that as an example. So there is no prize for this cup. Nothing has been said. It's literally, this cup is the #1 shirt that I am wearing here. So that is the main prize for this. That's all we know for the minute. Yeah, I do live an hour from Bike Park, Wales, mate, yeah. Oh, sorry. The wave. Yeah, so like this. So I've just pulled up here and it says Mavrix Cup, enter. What they could do is have it where when you click into the race, you've got a maximum of, say, 2 hours to put a run down the hill. And then if, let's say, I'm on for half an hour and I end the race, that timer then freezes. So then you can come on the following day, and it could give you a whole week to do it, so that if you're not available for the weekend, you don't miss out. So then I come back in here and go, right, I've got an hour and a half left of race time. Do you know what I mean? So you're limited to being able to put a time up. So at least then if you have a glitch or something wrong, you're not missing out. Yes, it ruins a couple of minutes of race run, but that's all you're going to lose out on. Yeah, like 1 hour to put your time down, something like that. So then you can come here and you can just run this as many times as you want, like this, for practice. But then when you think, right, I'm happy now, I'm happy with my lines, happy with my race times, it's go time, come back up, enter, your timer starts. I think that'll be the way of doing it. Yes, I do need more trips there this summer, that is for sure. I am looking at getting a bike. I'm fortunate my brother works for a bike shop, so I can get a bike incredibly cheap. But until my youngest is in school and not in nursery, it's not affordable. Matt mentioned about some of the winning, but didn't know he did all that for you guys. Yeah, that's what the video was about. He did release a full video on it. So yes, he only said, you know, I took him to Bike Park Wales, but it was everything that came with it that he didn't explain in the video. I mean, the amount of Hellfare clothing we got was probably 250 to 300 quid's worth. You know, yeah, I'd probably say, I mean, the trousers are 90 quid. The jerseys were 65. Then you've got the hat, the t-shirt and that. Yeah, so you're probably looking 250 quid on just the clothing that they gave us. Ridiculous. Yeah, he did mention something in his Instagram story. You're right. He did say there'll be real world prizes, but we don't know what they are. It might be another bike ride. It might be just a meetup. We have no idea, and obviously that's coming from NSR as people that are in contact with them all the time. We do not know. They do keep certain things away from us so that we have no advantage. Like the cup, we had no idea where it was going or when it was. We found out exactly the same as you guys. But that's great. That's great. That's how it should be. Let's limit would make it very competitively fun. Yes, it would, 100%. PC started glitching the day before the cup started, and now his Mavrix still won't load. Yes, dude, there's people who've been having issues like that. Apex has been having issues like that. Like 55 quid a jersey. Yeah, obviously the jersey that I got, I know the guys had the rival. I had the blue digi one, which was slightly more expensive, I think. It was just because that happened to be the one that they had the size for me. You thought this cup would be in Enduro. I would have loved it to have been up at Enduro. Yeah. But it's great, you know, the guys are so good. I showed this to Stream yesterday. So I got in touch because my son loves this game. He loves Matt and Jono. He's always watching the build laps videos over and over and over again. Let me see if I can find it. So the other day I was just having a chat with them and mentioned to them about my son. And they sent a video to my son. You know, they are such humble guys. They are absolutely sound. Yeah, going to win the Mavrix Cup. Go for it, dude. You got this. We had a feeling it was slopestyle because we kept doing slopestyle. There's too many things wrong with slopestyle at the moment. The point scoring isn't quite there. So I think it would have been too... Not unfair. Unfair is not the word. There would have been people doing things that you can boost your score to basically win it. I'm not going to explain it. I know what they are. I know they're getting fixed. But yeah. Have they sent him the youth gear yet? No, no. Not yet. But he's getting a jersey anyway. He's already talked to his mum about it. And he wants to get a jersey to go with his muck-off gloves that he got for Christmas. So he wants the black jersey with the pink sleeves, because obviously muck-off is black and pink. But yeah, they're absolute legends. They really are. And you know, they did that video out in New Zealand as well, so it's not like they were just at home working on the game. They were out, it's while they're out there now, being busy.
Super tight race in here, less than a second off. Round the berm, oh, that's a hard squash, keeping the bike low. Oh,
where do you guys ride? In what way, mate? What do you mean by where do we ride? Is it in real life?
They crossed the start line, the clock has started. Hold the tight line on that turn.
That was not the line. So I don't ride in real life. Like I say, I've only been twice. Once up Bike Park Wales with Matt and Jono, and the second time with my brother up Forest of Dean, because they're both 1 hour away from where I live. Oh, that was tight. Netherlands, nice. Yeah, I can't wait. Probably be sometime next year when I've got the money available to be able to get myself a nice bike. Oh no, I was trying to catch up with David then. Little man's going to be a shredder. Oh, trust me, my eldest, the one who that video was for, he's always going on about it. When I was mentioning to him, saying, oh, you know, obviously Woburn, there's a new build laps video out, dude, you'll have to watch it. And he's like, oh yeah, can we go? I'm like, well, we can't go now, mate, because it's not built yet. And he's like, yeah, but when it's ready, can we go? Yeah, of course we can, dude. We'll try and arrange something. And then, like, I see him following, like, talking to him the following day, and he's like, have you heard when the park's open yet? I'm like, no, mate.
Over the line they go and dropping into this formidable course here. Carrying great pace around this berm.
Yeah, they are incredibly humble people, you're right, dude. It's nice to see, and I'm going to call them celebrities now, just for obviously who they are, and it's easier to explain. But it's nice for celebrities to just, you can see their passion for the sport and their love for the sport and their love for the people that enjoy it as well. If that makes sense. Like, when you talk to them and go, oh mate, you know, I've got this bike, they're like, oh, that is absolutely sick, sort of thing. They're not like, all right, yeah, whatever, I'm trying to do what I need to do. You know, I'm up here to make a video. They've got time for everybody.
The split is slower. Oh, just a second.
Over a second down.
Neck and neck then of this split. Pushing down hard on those bars to keep the bike low. Clearly a race.
That was actually a really nice run through there then.
Squatting right down there for a speed touch. Oh, it's neck and neck. Less than a second off of this split.
Oh, I'm way offline.
Oh, that's
And I didn't get the jump
squash.
either.
Crossing the line.
Oh,
1
125.5.
second off. Oh, super close.
Not too bad.
Couple of mistakes there, proving costly. So the rider back in the start hut for
And the game
another
super relay
attempt
was. I
here.
live 10 minutes away from the game developers. Used to race. When I raced. Nice. Used to be late for every run. So
Will this
it was
be
actually
fast
like, I
enough?
couldn't believe how much of a small world it was when I first started talking to Matt and Jono.
Okay, let's go
When
Forest
basically we
Curve
got
up
really
against
involved
it.
with this before the
Linking
first
these
cup.
turns perfectly.
And we started having chats with them. I mentioned about it and I said, oh yeah, actually, look, I've got a school friend I went to primary and secondary school with. Well, even before it was nursery as well, I think. When I was little. So I got a mate of mine who used to be on the world circuit. And they were like, oh yeah, what's his name? And I said the name, they were like, no way, Richie. And I was like, yeah. They were like, yeah, dude, like, we're really good mates with him. I saw him the other week. I was like, no way. Like, I literally grew up with him. Yeah, it was quite cool knowing a good mate of mine is close to them as mates as well. I actually got back in touch with him. I hadn't talked to him since after school, so that would have been nearly 20 years. And I messaged him, I was like, hey dude, like, yeah, we got back in touch, haven't we? It was good.
And they're off. Going for Aero there with a lovely carry.
Yeah, they are quite tall, aren't they? Especially Jono. Jono's taller.
Oh, I'm back at this split,
At least I
but
think he is.
still a
Whee,
lot
there's
of
Amos.
track left to go. Looking like they found. Oh, keeping it low off these ramps.
How did I get involved with Mavrix? Just from playing it. Literally just from playing it and being involved with the Discord. Just chatting with people. Helping people out. I found that I had a natural knack for the racing. I didn't buy the game for it. I bought the game literally just to...
Oh, and they're back at this split. Can they turn it round? Holding a
And
great
Johnny's the same
line
height with
through
Matt.
this
Johnny was
berm.
taller than that, right?
Squash there.
But yeah, I bought this game literally just to chill out on an evening by just free riding. I didn't get it to race, and I just found that I was fast. Off the bat, I was quite quick, and I was always up top 10 of the leaderboard, and I just built on it from there. And then just being involved with the Discord, just keeping everything all nice and clean, and helping anybody I could with race runs or little videos or previews of... Not previews, sort of like tutorials of tracks, trying to help. And it just went from there, mate. It's literally where it went from. Same with Apex. He was doing the exact same thing, and then that's how NSR then got founded, and it just kind of accelerated from that to becoming a contact point with them in our Discord to keep in touch and help out.
It's close, less than a second.
I'm massively offline. I've managed to pull it back in. I will read those long messages in a second, guys.
Well, a disappointing split from where I'm sitting. It could be down a bike setup. Well, this won't end.
Screwed that
well.
up
Looking
massively.
Like they're going to be leaving the track.
You often see him when he's getting lunch when working on the game. Oh, that's awesome. Trying to get my arm over John is showing for a pig, couldn't reach. I've got, so my partner's brother, when we were in Bike Park Wales, he bought a new propane and he sent me a message to basically say, can you just say thank you to Jono for bringing me into propane? And I was like, yeah, man, of course it. So I was literally stood with him. We were getting changed at the van like after the end of the day. I was like, oh, Jono, let's check out this bike. So I showed him the picture of the bike. He was like, oh, mate, that is a lush propane. It was like a metallic lime green. It looked sick. So I just took that. I was like, can we send that photo back to him? He was like, yeah, sound. So we were just messing about. But yeah, it was an epic day. Absolutely epic day. And then, so that was us in the hotel testing the slopestyle build. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been an experience for sure. It's only going to get better. 2 seconds out, going in the zigzag rocks, cut the corner too early. Yeah, it happens all the time. David is a pain in the neck, innit? I am actually going to move slightly off to the side of the track. Get out of the way. Look at that. I'm not a name in everyone's way. We're not taking anybody into NSR, dude. Unfortunately, we are full rostered. We're going to Hardline Wales, hopefully see them. Oh, mate, do you know what? I'm actually trying to work out whether I can make it to Hardline Wales this year. I want to see my first bike race. So I will let people know if I'm going as well, for sure. Genuinely believe I wouldn't have bought an Xbox or the game had Mavrix not been developed by actual high-level riders. Yeah, and you can tell it is. That's the thing. You can massively tell it is. In facing my pick, he's a nutter. Definitely he's Canada too. Now I have 3/4 on Red Bull 3 already. That's amazing, dude. Great stuff. Crazy in this. I have over 20 seconds on me. Any tips for Enduro? Difficult one to say for tips for. I have I think I've got the Enduro World Record video on my YouTube. Bear with me. I don't know if I ever released it or if I kept it for another date. Hang on. Did I release it? Yes, actually my latest video is my Enduro World Record. It's 2 minutes and 2 seconds for the run. I did it on stream. I didn't even mean to do it. I think I was 0.8 down, halfway down the track. And then I had an absolutely blinding bottom end and gained 3 seconds. But yeah, that is on the channel. But yeah, go and watch that, dude. I'm going to come up and do a run of it now anyway. It's a difficult one to do tips for because it's so long. And every sector of it is different. Crappy Xbox Series S, it won't run it. My Xbox Series S runs it beautifully. I don't know why you're having such an issues. Definitely won the cup now. Definitely not over, dude. That cup could change minutes before the end. It did for Leonix, the last cup. So on the last cup, it was me and Apex. Apex just gone third. When did that happen, dude? That's awesome. Great job. It was me and Apex, and then it was Bounty. And then it was, I think, half an hour from the end of the cup finishing. Leonix took it and came third. Oh, good luck, everyone. Thanks for your help as always. Dude, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Take it easy. I'll hopefully catch you up here soon. $123, just in pain. Yeah, for sure, dude. Each of you now for Bike Park Wales. How far are you from, I reckon? Honestly, not sure. I'll have to have a look. My geography is not great, that's for sure. Oh, nice.
Crossing the line on
So,
Enduro.
Enduro.
Oh, letting it run through this
That was
corner.
very, very weird placement.
Oh, they're up by less than a second, though. Lovely squash there.
Again, so you see that I went in the green then? That's because I had such a rubbish run.
Look at that split.
That's going to be massively red though.
Back now in the lower portions of this track. Pushing down hard on those bars to scrub this jump. Oh, neck and neck then. Less than a second in it.
Oh, that was smooth. Kept a lot of speed across that. I actually gained a massive amount of time. I would have reset that top end instantly if I wasn't just doing this chilled. I mean, 0.1 back, really? My enduro time that bad?
This is not going to end well.
Keep top 50 if I stop playing the game till after the cup. 28th now. You might do, dude, because hopefully people would have been pushing massively today, and if people change their times, more than likely they might move position, but it will keep within like their sort of brackets. So you may be alright, but I can't guarantee it. You know, people might, you might have a group of people that all of a sudden find time. Don't you two start fighting.
Squashes that jump hard. Oh, they've left the course.
Come here. Bloody cats. Top 50. I mean, you've got 22 places you could drop. Hard to tell, dude. It is very hard to tell. Look out for a tired dad. That's awesome.
Oh, keeping it low off these ramps.
Yeah, servers are busy, mate. It's a cup, unfortunately.
This formidable course here. Will this be the fastest run they've had on Enduro? Carrying great pace, so a big scrub, keeping it low off this jump. And what's it going to be? It's green! Oh, that's a costly
too early.
mistake. Here we go then.
You can't play till like 7. I mean, if you're not able to play till 7, then obviously it's not really a lot you can do, but I would say get back on at 7 and just try. You never know. For 2 reasons. One, you might suddenly put in a much faster run. You might have a good one. And you may go up. Let alone, obviously there's the risk of you going down, but yeah, definitely get back on at 7, dude, and just give it a go. Your game's just crashed. Oh no.
Well, it's a good split, but there's a long way to go. Look at this rider squash it. Clearly a racer with moves like that.
I jumped way too early.
Squashes that super low. This is going to be fast. They go green, but not by much.
Can't believe I'm actually going green on this track. I thought I was at my, not limit. I know I had a bad bottom end, but...
Letting it run through this corner. Not able to keep the intensity now, and the split is slower. Oh, they're really in touch here. Less than a second. Holding a great line through this, but well, it looked good, but the split time telling a different story. Less than a second off, they're in touch.
Oh no, I got launched. You're in Canada and have connection more than my screen, but it's fine. Oh, that's good. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I've been joining the American servers to play with the NSR guys today, and they've... Same thing, it's had that little icon, but I've actually been alright. No, keep that front wheel up. Can we turn in as well? No, we're going to lose it. Yeah, his enthusiasm is epic on this game. Oh, of course, it's brought me all the way back here because this is where I started the manual. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway, guys, because it is midnight. And tomorrow I'm going to be packing up to go away on holiday. So. I notice now if I did my time before that, I would have been second in the world on Forest Jam at the times have gone faster and faster. Yeah. Cups honestly bring a lot out of people. Yeah, so that may be fixed in a hotfix, dude. The jersey blocking your view. It's a known issue. It's because they moved the first person position, and I think when they were testing it, they didn't test it with the hoodies. The hoodies are worse than anything. So yeah, they do know about it. On the cards to be fixed.
Looking good around. Well, not going for the style, going for the speed with that massive squash.
I throw in a bar spin, jump,
Well,
second section.
from where I'm sitting, it could be down a bike setup.
So what I should be doing actually is throwing a few more tricks.
It's less than a second, the smallest of margins. Great line choice in this turn.
Tuck now, hand up.
Squashes that. Oh, and not what they wanted to see.
Incredibly slow.
Going off track here.
Gonna have nightmares of Forest Jam when this is over. Everyone's gonna have a bandaged thumb from tucking so much.
Okay,
Managed to get 6th on Ridget. Amazing, dude.
Squatting right down there for a speed tuck.
Yeah, you imagine if you had the first place run and you like 360 tail whipped.
Carrying great pace through this turn. Oh, they crashed out.
I went huge. Had to try it.
Crossing the line, the clock starts. Oh, linking these berms perfectly.
See if we can at least keep up with Apex on his run.
Oh, and they're back at this split. Can they
Oh no,
turn
we lost
it
him.
round? Good pace through. Squashes that super low. This is going to be fast.
Oh, I lost the tuck again.
Super tight race in here. Less than a second off. Looking clean in that sector, but it's not reflected on the clock. Holding a great line through this berm.
Nice little bar.
Oh, definitely in touch then. Less than a second off. Oh,
I lost him.
hard here this afternoon.
Am I getting up at 4 AM to watch Hardline Tasmania? Definitely not, dude, because it is midnight now. I'm going to be watching Tasmania with my partner because she wants to watch it as well, which is epic. Go on, Apex, I'm right behind you. Oh, you took that better than I did. I lost speed there. I need to figure out why you're getting the bunny hop and I'm not. I know you've shown me, but I just not got it in my habit. Oh, I couldn't turn. That was awesome. That would have been epic if I could have followed you the whole route.
Oh, keeping it low off these ramps. Holding a great line. Oh, it's super close. Just
Oh no, I've gone huge.
Oh, down they go.
Yeah, hoping I stream to the stars. No, unfortunately not. I'm going to be logging off in like 5 minutes. I need to get some sleep. I need to sort these cats out as well because they are scrapping. Yeah, we were, mate. We were shifting. That was awesome. I was right on your rear wheel. Different line choice, but still kept the same speed. Because you managed to get the pre-hop on the wooden feature. I didn't, so I went high, you went low.
So good green at that split there. Carrying great pace. Oh, keeping it low is an art form.
As always.
Oh, they're really in touch here. Less than a second. Oh, I'm back at this split, but still
catch up with Aimless.
track left to go. And using that berm to lovely squash there.
Oh no.
Round the berm they go. Oh, neck and neck then. Less than a second in it.
That was not too bad, but I'm actually going slower than I need.
Oh, look at that split.
Yeah, I lost all my speed on that turn, then I went a little bit too deep.
Squashing the bike down for maximum speed now. No shortcuts to success. There's a penalty.
Turning to ride up a hill. Nice. People getting sub 130 on this trail. Just practice, my dude. It's literally what it is experience. Well, it's experience for most of us anyway. I know there's a few console players that are rapid at the minute.
Oh, definitely in touch then. Less than a second off. Carries great. Squashes that jump hard.
I'm on the grass. That would have lost me all my speed.
Oh, losing more time at that split.
Check. And I've wedged myself under the barrier. Only outriding it this time. Imagine Rob Warner if you got the first in the world record with a Cork 720. Yeah, it would be interesting. I mean, they wouldn't really know if you've done it. That's the thing. I think he does shout things if you do it. I know he does when you pull like whips and scrubs.
Hold a tight line. Oh, beautiful squash there. Fast around that berm. Well, fast.
I've lost my tuck. I wonder why the bike looked like it was bouncing.
Oh, just a second off there in touch. Looking good.
Right, last run, guys. Another little table.
Round the berm they go. Back at this split, but riding conservatively in my opinion. Well, this
I didn't brake for the corner. Oh well.
like they're going to be leaving the track.
Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. It's getting very late. So, thank you to everyone for stopping in. It's been awesome. Another good turnout. Managed to get to up the world record time that I had on here. Definitely not sponsors, that's not why I'm going to go on. Managed to breach that 124 time. So, happy with that. Apex is on a heater at the moment, so he's definitely going to be possibly above me by the time I get up in the morning, but we'll see. Right. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Appreciate you all stopping by. I'll catch you all very soon. See you later.